Hey there, Erin here. I'm welcoming you into my kitchen today to share with you my favorite French toast recipe. It is vegan friendly. It does not have any animal products in it. I got the recipe from loveandlemons.com and I'll put that link in the description box where you can see all of the ingredients and the recipe. And I'm also going to show you how I tweaked it and how I added my own flair to it to make it really bomb. So let's go. So first off, you're going to grab your bag of mixed berries. I got mine from Sprouts. It's just the generic bag, nothing fancy. Add that into a small saucepan over medium-low heat because it's going to cook the whole time that we're doing the toast. Then you're going to add just about a capful tablespoon amount of lemon juice and about a tablespoon of coconut sugar or brown sugar if you have it. Then mix that up and it's going to cook on medium-low, like I said, the entire time. As it's cooking, the berries are going to start to pop. It's going to caramelize and you're going to really have some great syrup there. So just let that cook and get that started first. So next up, go ahead and slice your bread. Use ciabatta bread. Do not use sandwich bread if you want some really good French toast. I'm telling you, once you upgrade from using sandwich bread from French toast, you are never going to go back. So just go ahead and slice your bread at about a 1/4 inch to about 1 inch wide. You don't want it too wide, but you don't want it too narrow because you don't want it to get soggy. So grab a dish and you're going to add your plant-based milk. I am using unsweetened almond milk. And now I'm adding my maple syrup. The recipe calls for about a tablespoon, but I usually use about double that. It's up to you. Now I'm adding a tablespoon of wheat flour. That is the flour that I had on hand. You can use the flour that you like. And just whisk it together. Make sure everything is getting blended and not getting clumpy. And I'm adding a heaping tablespoon of nutritional yeast. If you're not familiar with this, this would be the egg substitute. It gives it an eggy flavor and texture. And now I'm adding my nutmeg, my cinnamon, and a healthy pinch of salt. So the recipe does call for certain amounts. Again, that link is in the description box. So my skillet is already hot and I'm just going to add a little bit of coconut oil to the pan. And now I'm going to go get my bread ready. So just start to place your ciabatta bread into your batter just as you normally would. Make sure that both sides are evenly coated. And then add it to your skillet. While our bread is cooking, we're going to check on our fruit and it looks perfect. The berries are popping, the syrup is forming, it looks great. Okay, I have flipped my toast and it is cooking nicely. I would have probably preferred for it to cook just a touch longer, but that's okay. It's still looking good. And so I just let it sit and let the other side cook as well. All right, my toast is done, and so I'm just spreading a little bit of Earth Balance vegan butter. It is non-dairy and it tastes amazing. I promise you, if you've never had Earth Balance butter, you would not be able to tell the difference. So I'm just spreading a little bit on my bread because I did use a decent amount of coconut oil, so I don't want to get my bread soggy. And I like to dust my toast with a little powdered sugar and then a drizzle of maple syrup on top. And then we're going to add this yummy topping. Isn't it beautiful? Girl, listen, when I tell you when you serve this, people are going to think that this is from a restaurant. No lie. And I just do a light dusting on top just to make it pretty of a little bit more powdered sugar, and it is ready to serve.